Everybody, it's Rick Torsit. It is Friday. It is Tell the Truth Friday. Today begins our 3-day Independent Day weekend. 4th of July is tomorrow. Going to be a bit different. No fireworks, no parades, so it'll be quiet. I just came back from the store buying some stuff for the weekend, and it was crowded. It's the crowdest I've seen it in 4 months. So people are looking for ways to have some good times this weekend. It's Independent Day weekend, which means it's really a celebration of our freedom. And freedom's top of mind for me today. It's been top of mind for me for about the last 2 weeks, particularly as it relates to the ongoing disruptions in Hong Kong. I'm thinking about Joshua Wong. Joshua Wong is a young man, 24 years old about now. For the last 6 years, he has been raising his hand to lead and support a nonviolent response to the Chinese government's attempts to limit their freedom. It heated up this week. The Chinese government got pissed off. They created a new law, and it's the beginning of some very hard restrictions on the freedoms that the Hong Kong people have enjoyed forever. So I'm noticing it because Joshua Wong is a role model for people who are trying to understand what leading means when you don't have authority. It's dangerous at times. I think it got a little heated for them this week. They backed off a little bit, but they're not going away. So as we enter into this long weekend, there will be lots of conversations where I live and the areas around me where some bits of freedom will enter into the conversation. I have a good friend in Pittsburgh, a guy named Mike Starcinich. Mike has done a lot of work with helping groups and countries who are trying to establish some democracy inside authoritarian rule. His advocacy is nonviolence. He knows a lot about this stuff, and we were talking yesterday about the situation in Hong Kong, and he said, you know, Rick, if you're having these conversations about freedom in your community, it's very important that you include conversations about Hong Kong's freedom, that it's our job to keep their freedom attempts alive in our language, in our conversations, in our relationships. So as we enter the weekend, I intend to do that. I suggest that you keep the Hong Kong people in mind. Find ways to support their initiative. They're up against a tough situation, but let's not leave them. They need us now more than ever. And keep your eye on Joshua Wong. Joshua Wong is teaching a master class in the high wire walking of leading in a situation where you can get hurt. He's becoming quite masterful at it, yet you can fall at any time. So keep your eye out for Joshua. Have yourself a good weekend. Happy 4th of July, America.